Hi, this is Kitty's Thoughts, and today's chapter is American society making us paid slaves, if there can be such a thing. I've been observing from the time I was a child. I'm 53. I was born in 58. So I have a conscious memory, say from 63, 64, of how life was. And in my short period of time, life has changed so much. Family life. And family is the whole being of a person. Whole being of a person. A person can't be without family. A person needs some kind of family to be. And that is why in slavery time, the masters broke up the family continuously. They sold the children. They sold the man. They could have kept the man and kept the children. It could have been, work for them. But no, they had to sell them to break up the family. Because that keeps a person from being whole. And now, when I was a child, one person worked, the husband, and the mother stayed home with the kids. And the salary was as such that they couldn't afford to do that. It was no financial strain for one person to stay home in the family and take care of the house and the children. I remember going to the store. When I was 5 years old, I was allowed to go to the store and cross this small little one-way street. My mother taught me how to cross the street, and I was allowed to go. And it was a big thing if I could go to the store. And she'd give me a quarter and say, get a quart of milk. So I thought a quart of milk was what it was called. It was called a quarter. That's what a quart of milk was, a quarter. And that's why it was called a quart of milk. Not knowing about measurements, that it was a quarter of a gallon or whatever it is. And so that's how cheap milk was. Now a quart of milk is $1 and maybe $1.50 or whatever. I don't know. But in 50 years it's gone up from a quarter. It's more than quadrupled its price in 50 years. And I'm getting off the subject. I'm getting off the topic. Everything is so expensive for a family to live within their means. Both parents have to work. One parent's salary is not enough. They're doing a good job, doing a good day's pay, but not getting a good day's pay. Or if they are getting a good day's pay, they're paying some good damn prices for things that shouldn't be that way. I don't understand why everything is so much more expensive than what it was. I think that society or the I don't know, the powers that be, I don't even know who they are, have arranged it so. Rent a studio apartment now is $1,000, $2,000 for a studio apartment. One room and a kitchen and a bathroom. You can't have a family in that. 2 and 3, 4 bedrooms costing maybe $5,000, $6,000 a month. That takes up most of your salary right there. Food and everything. Nobody can stay home with the children. The children have to go to school, go to an after school program, go to babysitters. When I had my children, my mother insisted that she take care of my children. She said, no, A baby is not to be taken care of by a babysitter until they are old enough to talk. Only a family member can take care of your child when it's a baby, when it can't talk. And it made sense because, maybe they need to tell you something about what the person is doing or whatever. I don't know. Maybe there's good babysitters, there may be bad babysitters, but your child should be able to talk, to express itself on what's going on, or they're happy or they're unhappy with their babysitter. So, they're making you work, paying you a decent pay, but not good enough for you to live off of. I think all pay, all salaries should be based upon the cost of living, not what they think the job should pay. It should be based on the cost of living because you must live on that salary. You live more on your job and your whole week of life. You spend more time in your job, more hours in your job than you do at home. And that's true. You spend 8 hours at your work, an hour to get there, an hour to get back, that's 10. 8 hours to sleep, that's 18. That leaves you with 6 hours for yourself to take care of your home, your children, to be a normal person, to be a person that's off duty. I think that we need to look at this and make some kind of change. And Newt Gingrich, I think it was Newt Gingrich, the Republican presidential candidate, talking about he wants to bring child labor back in force, to abolish the child labor laws. I couldn't believe when I heard that said. I can't believe. I think I can't believe it. That is Anyway, I can't even describe how I feel about it. Give me some of your thoughts of what I said. Bye.